Rumor: Star Wars actor claims 9 movies in development, including more story standalones. Well, the last one lost $80 million. I'm not good at math. Baby, how much are they going to lose on 9 movies then?
720 million.
Hello. Start this gangsta shit. Mr. Mother, thanks, I'm good. Hello. I started this gangsta shit.
Well, hello kids, come on in. Thank you very much. Come on in, have a seat. Welcome to Comic Artist Pro Secrets. My name is Ethan Van Sciver. I am your host. I'm a comic book artist with 25 years of experience, and I am the creator of Cyberfrog Blood Honey, the Smash Indiegogo hit campaign. It's going on right now. If you'd like to join us by buying a copy of Cyberfrog Blood Honey, that would be great. The link is in the description below. By the way, I am the illustrator of Dr. Jordan B. Peterson's 12 Rules for Life, a book that has sold over 1 million copies and changed so many lives. Do you know how many lives it's changed in South America alone? A Brazilian. I'm also a great big Star Wars fan, and that's why I'm here, ironically, at comicbook.com. It's really just, at this point, all they're talking about is Star Wars. They just talk about Star Wars, and this is, that's okay because usually it's good news, but not this time. This time it's bad news. Rumor: Star Wars in quotes. Star Wars in quotes. You know why? Because it's not Star Wars anymore. It's SJW Star Wars. Star Wars actor claims 9 movies in development. That's like a gut punch. That's like learning that Iran has 9 ICBMs with thermonuclear warheads, and they're aimed right at the United States. They've got all these intercontinental ballistic missiles. That would be terrible. That would be terrifying. That's what this is like. It's a direct threat. And who do we have to deal with this? Well, no. We don't have anyone to deal with it except for me and geeks and gamers and world-class bullshitters. We're facing off against the Kim Jong-un of Star Wars, Kathleen Kennedy, and her henchmen. And this is what they threaten us with: 9 movies in development, including more quote-unquote story standalones. Stories, because they're not stories, are they? These people forgot how to tell a story. Here we go. Let's just get into it. Let's just, you know what? Like, we can survive this. We survived Last Jedi. We survived Solo. We can do this. I don't know if we can. 9 more? Really? A veteran Star Wars actor claims there are at least 9 Star Wars films in development, including more yet-to-be-announced Solo movies. And that's, fortunately, that is lowercase, so it's not missing a Y. It's not Soilo, like Han Solo. It's actually just Solo, meaning, hey, we're going to do a Boba Fett movie. We're going to do a Solo Jar Jar Binks movie. All of this stuff. And so here we have the report. Tom Kane seems to be somewhat in the know, but very hesitant to share. Wrote Star Wars Bookworms. Is there a Star Wars Bookworms podcast? Star Wars Bookworms. That's really hard to say. And again, I mean, you really do have to think about alliteration and all of these things when you are titling something. I mean, Comic Artist Pro Secrets just rolls right off the tongue. Star Wars Bookworms does not. So that's Aaron Goins. That must be Aaron Goins right here. Aaron, we don't know you on Twitter. It'd be nice to meet you. According to Goins, the longtime Star Wars voice actor claims there are at least 9 Star Wars films in various stages of development. That's called a leak. It's usually somebody, who's kind of lower on the totem pole. And this guy's just a longtime Star Wars voice actor. Could he be Jar Jar Binks? Who? Yeah. We don't know. In various stages of development, some individual character stories yet to be announced, but definitely not Yoda. Why are they ruling out Yoda? Why? I know that Yoda is going to be in Star Wars Episode 9. I have understood that Yoda's sole purpose, by the way, in Star Wars Episode 9 is to show up and acknowledge the greatness of Rey. That is absolutely true. That is what we have heard Yoda's role is going to be, to show up and go, "Oh my God, you are better than anyone you are." That is Yoda's entire role in Star Wars Episode 9, is to basically just show up and just meet this mistress of the Force, Rey. And Rey is basically going to say, you know what, let me get on your back, Yoda, and you're going to carry me around, and I'm going to teach you how to stand on your head, and I'll teach you all this stuff that, I'll teach you the Force. You've only just begun. That is what is going to happen. Those are the plans for Yoda right now, and at that point, Yoda will be ruined. They will have ruined Yoda. There is no point in putting Yoda in a Solo film. My gosh. Can you imagine a Yoda Solo film? How weird would that be? I would watch it though. I would watch it, but I'd have to be severely intoxicated, and I don't. I'm not endorsing drinking, kids. Kane has had steady involvement with the Star Wars galaxy since first lending his voice to Shadows of the Shadows of the Empire video game in 1996. In the year since, so this guy's name is Kane. We're going to find out what Kane actually lends his voice to. In the year since, Kane has participated in more than 60 Star Wars projects, including multiple recurring roles in the animated Star Wars, the Clone Wars television series. So 60, meaning he's counting episodes of a TV show. Following minor roles in Star Wars The Force Awakens, Rogue One, and Star Wars Rebels, he most recently voiced Admiral Akbar in Star Wars The Last Jedi. Oh, wow. It's a trap! Wow, that's pretty cool. I could do that. I don't know, I don't know what makes this guy so cool. I could do that. I could easily do that. Its sequel, the still untitled Episode 9, it's called Trixie right now. It was called Black Diamond until J.J. Abrams changed it because he had hired a black second unit director very publicly, and he was embarrassed by the title Black Diamond, so he called it Trixie instead, which is even more embarrassing. But that's okay. That's okay. Start shooting this summer under the returning Force Awakens director Jar Jar Abrams, everyone's favorite. By the way, I said in another video, I don't know, I'm charmed by the idea of Rod of the Hutt, and I might give this a chance. I might give Episode 9 a chance. I got blasted for that from you guys. Don't you give this a chance. All right, I hear you. The Phantom of the Opera is there inside the Civic Center. Yeah, I'm not going to go see that. Disney-owned Lucasfilm also has plans for fan-favorite Jedi Obi-Wan Kenobi. Well, we know about that, and this is the one movie that I actually think could be good, and it's appropriate, and they should do it. It makes sense. They've got Ewan McGregor. Ewan McGregor is already a longtime Star Wars veteran, having appeared in 3 Star Wars prequels quite successfully. I mean, he now is Obi-Wan Kenobi to an entire generation of Star Wars fans, and why wouldn't you make the movie that, fill in the gaps between Episode 3 and Episode 4. Where was Obi-Wan Kenobi? Let's tell that story. Famed bounty hunter Boba Fett. That's another great idea. Well, it's an okay idea. Could be good. I mean, you have to understand all of these characters that they're talking about are good and could be good. They could make good movies. But then you hand them over to the brain trust, Lucasfilm's story group, those bad boys, they could ruin anything. So, who will reportedly receive his own standalone film from 310 to Yuma and Logan director James Mangold. I love 310 to Yuma, and James Mangold, he is he's the perfect director for this. It's just astonishing as we watch this happen. All we can do is just sit back and go, how are they gonna F it up? I mean, they've got a great character, they got a great director, they got a great actor, at least, for Obi-Wan Kenobi. How are they gonna mess it up? And they will. And that's what's gonna be fun. The fun part of this is gonna be watching them mess it up. We're like, how could they do it? They'll do it. How? I don't know. We'll see. They will. It'll be amazing. Lucasfilm is also said to be developing an all-new trilogy under Last Jedi director Rian Johnson. Now this, we don't even have to worry about this. This is going to be a horror show. Rian Johnson and his beach ball head, his arrogance, his smug arrogance, his disdain for fandom, his utter immaturity, his lack of just gravitas. This guy is a total clown. And his movie Last Jedi was the worst Star Wars movie ever made. The most divisive, fans hated it, showed the least respect for the characters and the most contempt for fandom. And his 3 movies will be widely rejected. I believe that if those movies come about, I'm not so sure that they will. Part of me believes in the goodness of the universe and karma and all of these things, and I don't believe that Rian Johnson's movies will ever get made or will ever come out. I still believe Kathleen Kennedy is gone. I believe when she's gone, he'll be gone too. That is our only hope, because Rian Johnson is not George Lucas. He cannot be trusted to go ahead and make anything else. Like, unconnected to the Skywalker saga, I mean, go do something else. Go somewhere else. Go fill a hole somewhere. Go find a hole, lay down in it, pull dirt up over yourself. Just fill that hole. You'd be more useful filling potholes with your body than you would be making Star Wars movies for Lucasfilm. You really would. You would serve a public good. Johnson's producer, Ram Bergman. We're going to get to know all these guys. Ram Bergman's another one. Recently, Ram Bergman, this guy's like, hey, so when is Ram, when is when is Rian Johnson's trilogy going to come out? He's like, I don't know. We haven't even started it yet, so maybe in 2 years. In 2 years, like 2020. They're currently actively working on episode 9, which isn't scheduled to come out until December of 2019. But sure, we haven't even begun. We're just kind of kicking it around. Maybe 2 years. So all these garbage tier articles, instead of writing or these garbage tier websites, instead of writing articles that say Ram Bergman's a dummy, they said, maybe Rian Johnson's movies are going to come out in 2 years. I'm speechless. I'm speechless at this. I'm glad this is my job, but it's the idiocy sometimes just overwhelms me. It's too much. It's too much, guys. I'm sorry, but I got to walk you through all this stuff. It's important that we discuss this together. It's a completely new trilogy, he says. It's all new characters. Everything is new. The project he added is just in the early stages. But expect it in 2 years. Abrams episode 9, Johnson's planned 3-movie series, and 2 new anthologies in Obi-Wan Kenobi and Boba Fett. Make 6, leaving 3 supposed projects in the docket. Now, back in August, they mentioned a Jabba the Hutt movie that everybody seems to have forgotten about. August of 2017, they announced a Jabba the Hutt movie. And, where is it? What happened to that? Nobody talks about that anymore. That's kind of odd. So that would make 7. What is 8 and 9? God only knows. It gives me goosebumps. Lucasfilm revealed in February Game of Thrones co-creators David Benioff and D.B. Weiss will produce and direct their own Star Wars project, but did not specify if the mysterious project was a one-off or a planned series of films. A one-off brings the count to 7. A trilogy would make 9. Okay, so maybe it's a trilogy. Who knows? Benioff and Weiss's project could involve this. Now, this is the part where they just speculate aimlessly. Could involve one of the individual character stories yet to be announced as named by Kane, or their project could be a one-off that would definitely leave 2 unidentified solo movies centered around characters that are definitely not Yoda. Are they trying to fool us? Definitely not Yoda? Does that mean that it is Yoda? Is this reverse psychology? Is this the old one too? I'm sorry, but it could be Yoda. Last August, here we go. No, last August, The Hollywood Reporter reported Lucasfilm was said to be looking at other movies featuring Yoda and the bounty hunter Boba Fett, among others. I keep hearing that, and they said Jabba the Hutt. I keep hearing that, and I know nothing about it. Famed Yoda puppeteer and performer Frank Oz told IGN in March it's going to be Yoda. By the way, Rian Johnson recently said he's going to block everybody on Twitter except for Frank Oz. My God, what is going on there? Rian Johnson, please do block everyone on Twitter. I'm sure you think that's a threat, but isolate yourself. Isolate yourself to some leprous island and stay away from normal people. Please. I love it when people say, I'm going to block you. Okay, block. Go. It's unknown how the underperformance of Solo, a Star Wars story, could affect any in-the-works projects at Lucasfilm. It should cancel them all, honestly. Studio president Kathleen Kennedy said she would like one day in the future to see a spin-off starring Dong Lover as the young Pando Calrissian. I don't think he's going to do it. I have a feeling Dong Lover is out. Dong is out. He's out. Dong is out. And he's firm about that. Lucasfilm has not yet publicly revealed the exact number of Star Wars films currently in development. Okay, well, that's fine. This guy says it's 9, so that is a threat. That is something to worry about, and that is something that we'll keep our eyes on. 9, up to 9 of these movies. Stay worried, friends. Show your friends you support independent comics while showing the world who you back in the fight against the swarm with the brand new Cyberfrog t-shirt from Crypto Fashion and Comic Artist Pro Secret. Sizes come in small to 5XL. and take your choice of colors between navy blue, white, and black. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and order the Fandom Menace, Go Get Daddy's Belt, Tico, and Soilo t-shirts as well. Link is below in the description. You're going to look great. People love these shirts. They fit wonderfully. Thank you very much. Alright, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching all the videos. Thank you for being a part of this little society. I don't want to use the word community anymore. It's too cliche. It's a society. I want to thank you guys for being a part of it, for being here, for watching the videos, for clicking thumbs up. I mean, that is the greatest thing that you can do. Click thumbs up. Subscribe. Make sure that you're still subscribed. People are telling me that YouTube is taking down subscriptions to this channel without people's permission. So I want you to double check, make sure you're subscribed, and that your bell notification is rung, so you're going to get all the notifications of new videos. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for buying the t-shirts. So many of you are wearing them around. It's so cool. I mean, it really makes you feel like you're part of a group, part of a club. So thank you for that. Thank you for those of you who have pledged to donate Cyberfrog Blood Honey. That is amazing. We're at like $250,000 in pre-sales for Cyberfrog Blood Honey. That's all you guys. That's fantastic. Thank you to everyone for the super chat, for Patreon. Love you all. See you soon. Hello, potential Indiegogo backers. Hello, friends. My name is Ethan Van Sciver. I'm a comic book creator who worked for 20 years for Marvel and DC Comics on books like Green Lantern, Flash, Superman, Batman, and X-Men. But before that, I had a comic book called Cyberfrog. Now, Cyberfrog lasted from 1993 to 1998, and then it stopped when I went to go work for DC Comics. Now I want to tell the story of where Cyberfrog has been for the last 20 years. I want to write, pencil, ink a book called Cyberfrog Blood Honey that tells the story of gigantic alien hornets that come to Earth and conquer it, sending Cyberfrog into deep hibernation, where he emerges now in the year 2018 into a completely alternate reality, a new world where these hornets have taken over, devastated humanity, using human skin to make gigantic wasp hives, and harvesting human blood to make honey to feed their young. Very few humans still exist. But it's up to Cyberfrog to save what's left of humanity and turn back the damage that's been done by these wasps with his brother Salamandroid and his friend Heather Swain. I want you to help me do this. We're going to get colors by Kyle Ritter. He's a fantastic colorist, and he's going to make this book sing. I'd like this to be a 48-page one-shot prestige format, part 1 of 4. So I'm asking you to help me launch the very first Cyberfrog Blood Honey epic graphic novel. Are you in? Will you help me? I hope so. Let's get this frog jumping again. If you enjoyed this video and want to become part of this community, subscribe to this channel by clicking the laughing man face logo right on your screen. Ring the bell for notifications as well. You'll never miss a live chat. And stay tuned, another video by Comic Artist Pro Secrets is coming right up.